Okay, so I promised I was going to do this video like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, with the Ninja Turtles TMNT trailer number 3. I gave my opinion on the trailer, and I said I'm going to do a video on some of the good stuff I like about it and some of the bad stuff I hate about it, you know. I really like trailer 3 of TMNT. Trailer 3 really got me thinking that this movie might be decent, and I started going over the pros and cons. I'm gonna start with the cons first because I don't want to end the video on a negative downhill spiral. So I'm gonna go over some of the cons now, and I'll go over the pros later on to end the video on a high note. Overall, in the movie, the negative things I see about the movie is just the total design of everything. The designs of the Turtles, the design of Shredder, just the overall design of everything. The Foot Clan, everything just seems to be the wrong design. The Turtles don't really look like teenagers. They kind of look like these giant hulking turtles, which just makes them come off really creepy looking, scary, and they're incredibly strong. And it just seems like something you would see in a Marvel Studios movie, as, you know, something the Avengers would fight, rather than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know, that would be heroes. These creatures really don't look like teenagers, you know, and let alone do they look like turtles. So that was one of the negative things I have, is the turtles just don't look right. And the fact that they profile each turtle by giving Donatello glasses. Why would a mutated turtle need glasses? Why Michelangelo has shorts on and a necklace with a seashell and all? It seems like they're profiling him like, well, Donatello has glasses, so he's the smart one. So instead of writing dialogue to prove that he's smart by, you know, listening to the dialogue that's coming out of his mouth, or write him in a way that he sounds intelligent, we're just going to put glasses on so people automatically assume he's intelligent. That tells me two things about the movie. One, they're not that confident in the script. And two, it's just another way Michael Bay likes to profile people, like putting Asian people in Asian roles and make them say sensei and all this bullshit. It's just another thing Michael Bay likes to do. Now, before you write in the comment box that Michael Bay is not directing it, you're right. He's not directing it. He's producing it. But he still has his fingerprints all over this film. From Megan Fox to racist, stereotypical turtles. It's so Michael Bay right there, you know? And I don't like how the foot soldiers are like terrorist soldiers and with guns and shit, because the foot soldiers are supposed to be, you know, the ninja clan from Orokosaki, you know, all this stuff. So that whole part really just brings me down every time I think about it. Every time I think this movie might get better, I look at the overall design and the thought process that they put into it, or lack thereof, and it just starts to bring me down. Megan Fox in this movie, another thing, it's just a down thing. There's tons of great actresses in Hollywood, some that would do a much better job. Just the overall look of the movie is really what's bumming me out. That's the cons I have for this film. The pros, on the opposite hand, was after watching trailer 3, I was happy to find out that the Turtles have their sense of humor. At least they have their sense of humor. In the subway scene, if you watch it, it looks like you see Karai in the movie. So I really hope that's true. I hope that Asian girl is Karai, because that would be amazing. We also see, I believe his name, William Fichtner, talking to a shadow figure saying, we're going to take your armor to the next level. So I'm hoping that shadow disfigured Asian man is in fact Orokosaki, and that William Fichtner is not playing Shredder like we originally was told that he was going to be. So that makes me feel a lot better that we're not going to get a white Shredder. Worst case scenario, if William Fichtner does don the Shredder uniform in this movie, it's only because he is testing out the new armor, because basically he took Shredder's armor and turned into this giant machine. And that was one of the negatives. The overall Shredder suit just looks horrible. It's got way too many blades. It looks like Megatron. It just looks fucking ridiculous. It's like, how would anybody be able to fight this? I mean, you barely look at it, you'll get a cut, you know? But hopefully that he goes in the suit, but he's not actually the real Shredder, and it leaves with Orokosaki actually donning the suit at the end of the movie, if not in the movie. Splinter, who I thought was a horrible design at first, more I see him, he looks really good. I think Splinter is probably maybe one of the few good designs in the film, and I'm really hoping that the what's the word I'm looking for? The character that William Fichtner is playing ends up being revealed as a Krang at the end of the movie. Because I think he's going to play like a Baxter Stockman type character, but I think toward the end of the movie, it might be revealed that he is a Krang. Overall, I think the movie, story-wise, seems like it's going on the right path from what I see. Still not a big fan of the terrorist angle. I'm going to give it a try. I went from totally against the movie to now this trailer intrigued me. I'm going to at least give it a try. I bought TMNT, Nickelodeon TMNT Volume 5 on DVD last week, and it came with a free movie ticket. So worst case scenario, I'm going to go see the movie for free anyway, so I'll give it a try, regardless, to see how it is. But that's the good and the bad that I see come forward into this movie. And as more news and more stuff breaks down, I'll keep you guys updated on it. But for right now, those are my main pros and cons and some of the concerns I have going into this film. So until next time, guys, I'm Storm Zink, and that's my opinion.